Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We're Minnie and Maine. I'm Anna and this is Nikki. And today we are going to do a review of the Magic Candle Company candles. So these candles are designed to make you feel like you're at Disney. They're inspired by scents in the parks, in the resorts, on the rides, things like that, by foods they have. So we have it divided into resorts, rides, and miscellaneous, which is like foods and stuff. Just big fans, and we're going to give you our honest reviews on our favorites and what we think smells like the parks and things like that.
So we're going to do a rating for each one, and the rating is going to be based on not if it's a good or bad smell, because it's all preference based, but solely based on does it smell like what it's supposed to smell like. Yes, because Disney, it's no secret that Disney World they're very heavy on the scents. They want the rides and the parks and the resorts to all have, significant smells, and the purpose of these candles is to bring that home with you. So we're going to do a quick review. We're going to rate each one on whether we think it does what it's supposed to.
So let's start with the miscellaneous ones.
Okay, the first one is going to be Skyway, which is based on the Disney Skyliner. I will say I've never noticed the Skyliner smelling like anything.
I haven't either.
It smells really good. It just smells like a clean, fresh scent, almost like if you were just wanting like a clean laundry top scent.
Yeah. It smells good, but I haven't been on the Skyliner enough to relate that to that. So, but if you have, maybe it would.
Yeah, I have been on it a few times, and it's a really good candle, but I don't think it
smells.
I don't. So honestly, I might would do a 1 out of 10. I think it's just a good fresh scent, but to me it just doesn't relate to the Skyliner. So I would do 1 out of 10.
Walter's Office.
And this would probably be more geared towards
Disneyland, which we have not yet been to. That's next on our list next year. It's like a man smell.
It is.
So I can imagine why it would smell like that, kind of leathery.
Yeah, it says it's based upon pipe tobacco with touches of honey, rose, and violet, and it definitely does that. So we can't really say for sure on this one just because we haven't been to Disneyland, but it does smell like what it claims to smell like. So
right. I would say 5.
I would say 5.
We could safely give it a 5, but
yeah,
that's just coming from us.
Yes.
Now we have Main Street Bakery, or Bakery on Main Street, which we're all familiar with if you've been to Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
10 out of 10. It smells just like it.
That's
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. That's
Sweet
good.
vanilla. That smells amazing.
Yep, just like you would smell on Main Street. And then we have Little Old Christmas Shop, which is for supposed to smell like is it called Ye Old Christmas Shop in Magic Kingdom.
And this is actually what made us get into these candles, because we walked in that store and we were like, what is this smell and how can we get it? So, I think it smells like it too. I think that's like a good 9 out of 10.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It seems like it's a little heavy on the, what would you call it? The pine or cedar?
Yeah.
But
I feel like in the store there was a little bit more cinnamon.
Yeah, a little more of the sweetness, but overall 9 out of 10 because that's pretty good.
And we have Pixie Dust. I don't know what this is.
That one, I don't really know I don't know if it really is supposed to be for anything specific.
It smells good.
But
obviously Tinkerbell inspired. It just smells it smells clean, kind of fruity. It smells good.
I don't know if maybe when you could actually meet Tinkerbell, I don't know if maybe there was a certain smell back there. But because we don't know,
I don't even know how to rate that one.
We're just not going to rate that one. This is just, yeah. Next we have Pineapple Whip, which is going to be based upon Dole Whip. That just, to me, it smells like Dole Whip tastes.
It does. It really does. Yep.
It does.
Whip.
That literally smells
just like it. It smells like you're at the beach. It's like
the
Dole Whip.
I feel like I have a Dole Whip right in front of me, and now I'm sad because I don't. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that makes sense for sure.
Okay.
Haunted.
These are the rides.
Yes, the rides.
So these are really exciting. I know a lot of people will be interested in these. Those were a little more of them, but the rides are definitely. Oh, they're both haunted.
Yes, this is based on Haunted Mansion.
And honestly, I really feel like you don't notice a Haunted Mansion smell until you smell this.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, this is what that smells like.
And knowing that, it like takes you there.
It does. Like I feel like I'm in the room about to get on my
Doom buggy.
my Doom buggy. Yeah,
I
10
think
out of
that's
10.
a 10 out of 10. That's pretty good.
10 out of 10 for haunted. Then Philharmonic. There's two. We have Philharmonic Pie and Philharmonic Champagne from Mickey's Philhart Magic. So, do you have the champagne?
Yes, I have.
Okay. This is a champagne scene during the
It
beer
smells
dance.
just like it.
It does.
It's another 10 out of 10. They really knock these out of the park. They really do.
Yeah, that was good.
Like I said, we're not affiliated. We're not
No,
biased.
this is just our
It
personal
smells just
opinion.
like it.
So if you're interested in buying, you can know if it's going to smell like what you think it will. And a lot of it's preference. Like, you may not like some of the smells, but we're just judging based on if it smells like the ride or resort. This is the Philharmonic Pie, when Donald holds the pie theme. I think that's the thing, that's it. I paid attention to this last time
just like it.
so that I could make sure.
That's another 10 out of 10. They really did
That is
well
10
on
out of 10.
those.
That one's really good. Now this is probably everybody's favorite, Flight of Passage. This one's called Banshee Flight, based upon Flight of Passage.
If you've ridden Flight of Passage, you will know. It smells just like it. Like the water. It smells so good.
Yeah, that's it. That's totally
It's
it.
10 out of 10.
That's definitely it. And I know
That's a
people
great
will
one.
go crazy with that. So if you love the Flight of Passage scent,
That's
you
a
need
great
to
one.
get Banshee Flight.
We have R.I.P. Splash Mountain.
Oh yes.
Although I'm very excited about the Tiana
Me too.
Reed thing.
We
Like
love Princess and the Frog.
We do, but this was a nostalgic ride for me. I remember riding this with my best friend when I was like 8. And it just smells like water. To me, that one's not a...
Yeah, I don't really think of Splash Mountain when I
No.
saw this. I just think of like chlorine.
Yeah.
Like,
Which,
it's cool though. Like it would probably make you think of any water ride.
yeah,
I guess.
I think so too.
Maybe like a 7.
Yeah,
Or
I think
less.
maybe a 6.
Maybe a
I
6.
think a 6.
6 on that, just because I don't recognize it was Splash specifically.
Yeah. This is another biggie, Pirate
Oh,
Life.
yeah.
I know a lot of people recognize.
Arguably the most.
Yes, the most distinct
Important
smell
one.
at Disney. And it smells exactly
Yeah, that's it. Like when you smell this, you feel like you're sitting on the boat and like the cannons are shooting off beside you.
So if that's your favorite
That's-
ride, you need this one. This is a good one.
I might do 11.
I know.
That's
So too, this is one, we went looking for these based on the Ye Olde Christmas Shop, but then we heard the most about this company based on Pirates,
Based
I
on
think.
Pirates. This is, I'd give it a 12.
That's really good.
12 out of 10. And next we have, I was just looking, I think that might be good.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was like, wait a second. Okay, this is going to be Flying Over Fiji. This is in Soarin',
Soarin'.
in Epcot. So over
Saturday.
the water. Yeah, that one's just don't look at the looks.
It does smell just like when you're riding Soarin'. That's a classic. That's a lot of people's
Yeah.
favorites, and this is a good one. I would say 10 out of 10 on this one too.
I would too.
I didn't expect to give this many 10s, but it smells good. It
Yes.
smells just like the ride.
And I will say, what was the one? Oh, Banshee Flight. I don't know where it went. But Banshee Flight and Flight Over Fiji have like the same notes. And we've noticed that. Like on the last time I rode Soarin', my friend actually said, this smells just like Flight of Passage. And
Yeah.
we think it's the same, but these are arguably pretty much the same. So yeah, I wouldn't buy both of them separate. They're pretty much the same. Banshee Flight and Flight
Yeah.
Over Fiji. But 10 out of 10 for each.
Space Coaster.
So this will be Space Mountain. And I've never noticed a smell on
Never
Space
noticed the
Mountain.
smell either. Let's see.
But maybe we'll recognize it. Like with Haunted, I recognize it when I smell it. But
I don't recognize that one. It kind of smells like cologne to me.
yeah, I don't recognize. I'm sorry, guys, but
It doesn't smell bad.
it smells
It's
good.
not
But I don't think of Space Mountain. I would give it
zero.
a 0. Maybe a -1. I'm sorry.
That's a,
I feel bad,
that one's
but
not it,
it
but
just
it smells good. So these are Polynesian. So Disney's Polynesian Resort. We're now in the resort category. I feel like this one should be pretty distinct too.
I think so. Do you? Maybe a little off.
I think it's a little off. I think it's too citrusy.
It's a little bit off,
You know,
but not far.
This one.
Yeah, let me make sure. Because sometimes,
Like I never walked through the lobby and noticed like citrus. I noticed it smelling like kind of tropical, and with the music you just kind of get that vibe, but not as citrusy as that.
this is better than the wax melt, though.
Yeah, that
The
one's
wax
good.
melts are stronger, I think, in the citrus.
Let's say
Let's say 7.
7.
Maybe a 7. That's not.
It still smells good, but I don't think that one matches as closely as some of the others.
Some
do.
of the other ones really match.
Well, this one
7 out of 10.
is it.
Okay, Grand Floridian. I'm sorry, this is the best smell ever.
Grand Floridian, if you've ever gone in there, even if you haven't, this just smells good and fancy. It smells just
That's
like it.
That is
It smells
good.
exactly like it.
See, that's a dream because when we stayed there, when I worked for Disney, I just remember like I wanted to bottle up the lobby smell and take it home with me, and like
Now you can.
now we can. And this is literally makes me so happy because it just takes me back to the trips.
It's just called Floridian. This is by far my favorite. I can go ahead and say.
And you might want to do
Spot on.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. And you might want to do contemporary because they do have similar smells. If you go into the contemporary and Floridian,
It's very
they're
close.
pretty much
Yeah,
almost the same.
very close.
But I just have stayed in Grand Floridian more,
Yeah.
so that's more of what I think. But those are kind of the same, so
I
wouldn't
personally
mind.
think Riviera smells similar too.
Oh yes. Yeah, that to
It's a
me-
little different, but it smells just like Riviera. 10 out of 10.
I feel like it's Riviera and the candles here.
Yeah.
Which French Riviera?
They are different, but for some reason they're similar, even though it doesn't look like it on here.
Oh,
But
you
it
meant
smells
similar to that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
it
that
smells good.
that
It's a
does
10 out of
smell-
10.
yeah,
If
10
you stay
out
at
of 10.
Riviera, this will remind you of that, no doubt.
It literally feels like you have Riviera and the candle.
It does.
That's really
I think Grand Floridian sticks truer
Oh, yeah.
to it, but that one's really good too.
yeah. And Riviera is one that I noticed like when I smelled the candle. Like Grand
Yeah.
Floridian, I noticed the smell when I walk in the lobby and a lot of other places. But Riviera is one that I didn't pay that much attention until I smelled it, and then I was like, that is what it smelled like.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is Destino, the Grand Destino Tower in Coronado Springs. And I would say I didn't notice the smell when I went in there. I just filmed that resort. You can watch the tour. We'll put the link in the description below. But I didn't notice.
And I haven't stayed there, so I can't vote on this one.
I didn't notice the smell when I went, which it could have just been an off day. They might not have been pumping as much through.
It
But
smells good, but
it smells good. I just don't really recognize. I would maybe give it like a 4. Or a 3.
yeah, it's not as distinct. It kind of just
Yeah.
smells like a candle.
And Port or
Orleans. This one's called Orleans. Orleans. I don't know. It smells good. What do you think?
I kind of feel like it does match.
I think it matches, but it smells a little too clean, I think. I would still say 7 out of 10.
I would say
like
7.
it matches, but it smells a little bit like laundry detergent.
Yeah, it does. Not as much as Skyway,
No.
whatever that one, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7.
But I feel like it does match the resort.
It does.
We stayed there a good bit.
Yeah,
The last one is called Animation, based on Art of Animation.
that's another one where I didn't notice the smell when I stayed there in the lobby. I didn't really
Yeah, I
notice.
haven't really noticed the smell there either. And I don't really like that smell.
Oh.
So,
Mm-mm.
but I didn't notice the smell there, so we can't vote on that one. But
Yeah, I didn't notice. So we're gonna do
not our
like
top pick. Yeah.
we're gonna not really vote on it because I don't recognize it. But overall, I think with most of the rides and most of the resorts, they knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
And they may not be 100%, but they're probably as close as you can get.
And considering I don't think they're really licensed, like it's
Oh,
pretty
no.
good. Like,
Yeah, they're not actually affiliated with Disney, so they technically probably can't do things
Right.
exactly the same way. But I definitely think Haunted Mansion, Banshee Flight, Flying Over Fiji, Floridian. I think what was the other one? I think Pineapple Whip too.
Yeah,
A lot. Oh, and the Christmas store is pretty good.
yeah.
I think a lot
And
of them are
Bakery on Main
close.
Street.
Yeah.
But we relate to this company a lot because they're trying to bring a little bit of Disney into your home just like we are through our channel. So I think we just wanted to give them a shout out. It's a really great company. So
It is, and if you're thinking of buying any of these but you didn't want to spend the money, if you weren't sure how they really smelled, we hope that this kind of helps out a little bit. Yeah, because most of these were 10 out of 10. So
Yeah.
yeah, but you can always try for yourself, just see what you might think, see if you recognize it a little more than we do, and let us know below if there are any that you have smelled that we haven't listed here, or if you have any difference in opinions. We'd love to hear what you think.
let us know. We'll see you real soon.
Bye.